What is going on, guys? We are finally back in the YouTube world. It has been a very long time, like over a month since we posted our last video. I apologize. We've had a lot going on. We've been traveling a ton for work. I got married, so I have a ring on my finger now. A lot has been going on, but we're finally back. If you haven't noticed, if you don't follow us on Instagram, we announced that builtdifferentgarage.com is finally live. So if you want to get a hat, a flag, stickers, go check it out. I'll put the link in the bio for you guys to go buy some stuff if you want to buy some stuff. But we're back and we have something new in the garage.
Yeah, this is something we've been kind of working on for a while. We've kind of lost it, got it back, lost it, but it's a long story, but we'll tell you more about it.
Exactly, yeah. So as you can see from the front, we haven't shown the whole Jeep yet. It is a YJ. It's a 1994 YJ, but I don't think it's anything that you guys will expect it to be. It's off the wall in a good way, but we're going to share more and show you guys exactly what it is. Okay, we'll start at the front. This is no ordinary YJ. As you can see, it's got a lot done to it already. It's pretty cool build. It's very unique, as I think I mentioned before in the intro, but you, I think, found this, or we found it on Facebook Marketplace, and we messaged each other and said, this thing is badass. We definitely need to get it. And
this thing is kind of right up the alley of where we would have gone with one of our projects that we wanted to build.
The original YJ.
The original YJ that we still have. But this
which will be for sale.
It is for sale.
It is for sale now. So if you want it, hit me up.
Yeah, we need to fund this project. But the point is, this thing had so much cool stuff done already to it. The foundation is pretty much done, just a little bit of tidying up, but the bulk of the work. The guy Marco, I'll just mention his name, the guy Marco that we reached out to, super cool guy, man, super down to earth. His vision was so far along, and when we show you the rest of the Jeep, you'll kind of get an idea as to what our thought process is.
Or why we bought it.
And why we bought it for what he did to it. So pretty cool, but the bulk of this is 94 YJ. Inside is a kind of a late 70s small block 350 4-bolt main.
Yep.
Motor ran. We're going to go through the motor, just clean it up, put new seals and gaskets in it, but hopefully we'll just keep using that and maybe do some fuel injection on it, right?
Yep.
You want to talk about the axles?
Yeah, so the axles are 99 to 04 Ford axles. It's the same exact axles we had for our other YJ that we sold not too long ago. So front Dana 60, rear 10.5 Sterling 10.5, and it's been stretched in the front. We'll get into it some more, but you guys will see more as to why we definitely bought this. But Marco, who we bought the Jeep from, had actually seen the channel and was really cool to talk to him. He had a pretty cool CJ there too that he's been working on and has done some stuff too. But this, as you see it in the video today, is how we picked it up. He did everything to it, so we're not going to take credit for what he has already done. He did an awesome job. His fabrication skills are pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
But like I said, this was right up our alley, which is why you guys are going to see it and be like, okay, I know why you bought it. But yeah, we'll get into it. We'll show you guys some more.
Yeah.
Moving on further to the Jeep, as you can see, you're starting to see more, is a single cabbed YJ, which, as you know, my TJ is also single cab. We built it that way. I mean, how could we not pick this up? It's a single cab YJ, which we also thought about doing to the other YJ, and Marco had already done it himself.
I think on the other YJ, we were considering doing a bed similar to yours, but you know, we've already done that, kind of been there, done that. We wanted something a little different, but we didn't know what that vision was going to be other than doing a bed. So when you see what's already been done to this, it's definitely something different. We've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
Very unique, very special, and I think we can run with what Marco already started.
Yeah, I mean, we don't plan on changing much. This is already, like I said, a lot of fabrication has already been done to this, and we're just going to finish it, make it our own, and finish it. And we have a ton of really cool ideas, but this is going to be a fun build.
And for any of you that have ever considered or have already done a single cab tub, you know what work goes into that. So Marco put a lot of time and effort into this. Just a little bit of tidying up, cleaning up a few things, but otherwise the bulk of it's done. He did a great job. So that's going to save us a lot of time.
Oh yeah.
It's what's in the back of this that is the coolest part.
Really cool. So we'll show you guys right now. I know that you guys are probably going, what the is this? Like, what in the hell is going on back here? But we saw this and thought it was badass. This is the light towers that you see at like construction job sites, things like that, or It's a generator box.
Football, baseball practices. Yes, a generator box that you would run lighting off of, the lights telescope up and everything.
So these open up on either side, and Marco actually has one of these that he turned into a camping trailer. He's got gas struts on it, has plans for rooftop tent on top. It's got drawer slides and all that stuff. Really cool. So he had two of them. One he put on the back of this Jeep. Yep. And we plan on keeping this back here. We think it's really cool. Gas struts. I mean, of course, all this is going to come off, and
this will have some fender flares on it that were original. We'll probably keep those, modify them a teeny bit.
Yeah, but we'll show you more of the fabrication and all that stuff that he did. But you guys get to see kind of what's back here and what our goal is. And what's really cool is a CJ8 Scrambler hardtop will fit on to the single cab.
He made the dimensions the same just for that. So
yep.
Our next
purchase or what we're looking for next is a CJ8 hardtop.
A pretty clean CJ8 hardtop. You know, we don't mind if we have to fix it a little bit, repairs, but paint it. But otherwise, it should just drop right on.
And it'll be nice because we don't have to chop up another hardtop and make it fit on this.
Don't want to do that.
A lot of work.
So, ever again.
Yeah, we'll keep moving around, show you guys more. Moving back here, we'll show you guys the back half of this Jeep and kind of what's been done to it. As you can see, this is no longer a Jeep YJ back half area, frame area. It's been cut, and this has all been spliced into it. Marco, who did this, did a really good job with all the welds, fish plating. There's a lot of support back here, so we trust it, but we're gonna add some more fish plates to it, some plug welds and finish welding, and
yeah,
should be good to go.
Yeah, all the hard work's been done. It's just a little bit more we're gonna do, but other than that, we're pretty excited to get started on this.
Yeah, it's a 4-link in the rear, leaf spring up front, which we can show you more of that, but we're kind of just gonna make it our own now and finish the project. The next step is going to be taking it completely apart. So we can get the frame down to a bare frame, clean it up, finish welding, and then paint it. And then I think we're pretty much good to go with the frame, and then we can start putting it back together. Little things like this need to be capped, and
it's all pretty minor stuff. It's nothing crazy. So it's just, you know, we got to make a list of all the stuff we need to get and add to it. It's all small dollar stuff, but it's just, you know, some tedious, time consuming things.
It has been stretched. I can't remember exactly what he said it was, maybe 5 inches, 6 inches?
Yeah, I think it was right around 5.
So it's definitely a lot further forward than factory. I absolutely love these fenders. These things are badass. High lines, just really cool. The hood's been cut to match the arch of this. We have some shock hoops there. All this has been done. But yeah, it's a badass setup. It's gonna be fun to wheel. Wheelbase is 122. Which is actually longer than my Jeep. My Jeep is 117, this is 122. These are 40s, and these are custom bead locks. Moving around, some little things like the shackles and the U-bolts, like this still needs to be cut on the axle itself, or trimmed so that U-bolt can go all the way up. Things like that, but nothing major.
Yeah, it's all really well mocked up, so it's just, you know, fine-tuning a few things, you know, little things like we got to get a windshield for it, some seats, miscellaneous items, but a lot of that stuff is easily attainable, so we're not too worried about it.
Yep, and then I think one of the coolest parts, moving into the interior. So in here we have a manual transmission. It's a 4-speed, but the first gear is a granny gear, so technically it's a 3-speed for driving. And then we have 2 fun little items here. I can't remember the numbers off. I think it's a NP205 and something else. It's a doubler. So we're gonna have some fun stuff to do and have fun on the trails with these 2 things. We do have to buy some shifters for it, which we already have the website. We need to find that stuff on. This is a fun addition to this. It's gonna really make this fun on the trails.
Yeah, just a little bit
fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be a blast. Yeah. Hopefully, we'll be able to take this place. We'll be able to take this in places that we haven't.
Stroke.
Sorry, we'll be able to take this in places that maybe your Jeep isn't capable.
Yeah, I know. And also, what's going to be fun about this is, God, I keep saying fun. Whatever. It's going to be a fun build. This is going to be more of a purpose-built rock crawler, something we can take on the trails. We've already talked about making this box on the back into just a big toolbox, spare parts, things like that. Maybe a trail welder. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah. Interested to hear what you guys think we could do with the box back here. Maybe even a rooftop tent on the back. I don't think this thing will be anywhere close to being street legal, but we could still tow it and camp out of it. But
yeah, you could do a compressor.
Yeah.
A lot of little stuff. A lot of stuff to have on the trail when you need it.
Exactly. Of course, you guys can see this is completely wide open. We do need to patch all this. There's already been a patch panel here, and then this is all empty, but it's kind of fun. We have a, God, there it is again. I keep saying it.
That's all right.
It's kind of cool. Fun. It's cool that we have a blank space to work with. We can put a CJ, a YJ dash in here. We can do a custom dash.
Yep.
Yeah, we can. We already talked about putting heat and AC in this, because if we have a hard top, we don't want to limit it to summer wheeling only. We want to wheel in the winter.
Yep.
But yeah, check all this out. We were just talking about all the work we had to do to my Jeep in this same area, and this has been done really well. That was not a
very time consuming.
Yeah, that was a very time consuming process. But yeah, we'll close this up. Move around back. Here's the corners you guys can see. If you guys have single cabbed Jeep, you know how much work this is splicing all this stuff together. Here's the rear of the Jeep. I think it's really cool. He's already got the Jeep taillights on here, which I think we'll keep there. He said he fit a 40 up here.
Yep.
That it would fit.
He was going to make a truss on the inside that would support it coming through the grid here.
Yeah, we may have to move these, but I don't know if we'll put a spare on here. Maybe even up top. If we reinforce
make a rack
this
for it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. This has all been custom built. This is all new, all custom fabricated. I think it looks good. It's really clean back here. Nothing crazy going on.
It's simple.
Yeah,
what I like about
which we like.
You know.
I will say these shocks are probably going to be temporary because these are off like a. He said like an F250. I think.
Yeah, I think it was more just to get us shock alignment. Taken care of.
Yeah. So those. We probably have a lot of down travel, but not a lot of up travel, as you probably saw in the front. These tires are also brand new, 40-inch Pro Comp Extreme. I think MT2s is what it is.
Yeah. And the bead locks are brand new.
Yep. And then, which is also down here, the skid plate needs to be finished. This is all custom fabricated as well for the transfer case and doubler and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so we can plate the bottom of this. We're also going to make it so we can remove it in case we need to take that stuff out. But yeah, this is going to be a fun little project for us. We have a lot of spare parts for this already. Our first main goal is going to be taking it completely apart, taking everything off of it, getting it down to the frame, and then we can get the motor out, we can get the transfer case, the trans, all that stuff out, start servicing it, seals. We're going to keep the same engine like we said, fuel inject it.
Phytech apparently makes a manifold that should fit, so we can adapt that. That way we're not rebuilding an entire engine.
Yeah. But we're going to do gasket seals, all the good stuff to make it so it's not going to blow up on us or leak or whatever. But yeah, what do you guys think? This thing's pretty different. And it's officially ours.
Yeah. If you guys have any ideas on what we should probably do to it, a little bit different than what we're talking about right now, let us know. Throw some ideas out there for us.
Yep, for sure. That's about it for this video. Real quick intro back into the YouTube world for us and to show you the new project, but we have a ton of stuff we got to do to it, and that means a lot of content for you guys to watch and enjoy. But I want to show you guys this just to end the video. Look at the side profile on this thing. I've never seen anything like it. It's cool.
Oh, it's going to be totally different.
But get the vision. You see it now. It's not going to look like this for long.
All one color.
All one color. We're thinking, give us some color options as well. We're thinking army green. We really like that army green look over there. Yeah. Appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to comment, hit subscribe, like the video. We'll see you guys in the next one.
See you guys.